Oh man, it feels good to be back here on a Sunday for a normal watch-along. It's been a few weeks since we were here to do a regular pay-per-view. We were here, last week to do a doubleheader, and I think we did International Incident, which was only a 2-hour show. We are back this week finally, and it is SummerSlam season. I know I previously advertised Fully Loaded 1999. We're going to table that one for the time being while we bust out some SummerSlams. We'll get to it, though. And since SummerSlam's coming up in the beginning of the month, you guys were throwing out some recommendations. We still have not done 1996, and this would be a good year to do it because it is the 30-year anniversary, but that show sucked. This one, however, comes highly recommended from a lot of y'all. I think I've only seen it once, if that. I can't remember if I ordered it or not, but I'm pretty sure I did. But I think I've only seen it one time. SummerSlam 2009. I believe Randy and Cena headline this thing. We also have CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. We got a DX match in here and a few other things. This looks like a pretty good show. So I thought this one would be fun. We're going to check this one out tonight. I'm sorry for my absence this week. And my job, this is my biggest week of the year. I work in the Torrey Pines area. The horse racing season is huge, and every July through August is absolute Armageddon fucking slammed, and I'm just getting my ass kicked. So I didn't even have time to think about a podcast this weekend. We were not here on Saturday for the Wingy, and I have not yet discussed what went down on Friday night, what went down last night on Saturday night's main event, and any other wrestling news that is going on. We have not discussed it yet. My plan is to be here tomorrow night after Raw, and we will try to catch up on things. I also have Wednesday free, so I'm thinking about maybe scheduling a podcast that night, trying to figure that all out. I got a busy day tomorrow, too, because I got a doctor's appointment, and as some of you know, had some car trouble, and I got to go take my car in to get repaired because of some shit that went down with me last weekend. Nothing to do with me, just circumstances. I ran over a light pole because somebody flipped their car and cracked up my fender a little bit. So I got to do that tomorrow, go to the doctor, do all sorts of shit. So I am just busy right now, but I am always off Sundays no matter what. And we are here to watch SummerSlam 2009 and hang out together, shoot the shit a little bit. And yeah, like I said, this one I remember very little about, so I'm excited to watch it. Now, luckily, we're not into the 4-hour SummerSlams yet. This is only a 3-hour show. We are going to be watching this on Netflix. So you want to go over to Netflix. I did not check if this was available on YouTube. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not. So Netflix is where we're going to be to watch this. So you want to go over to the SummerSlam Vault, find year 2009. That will be the one that comes after 2008 and the one that comes before 2010. 2009 is right in between those years. You get it? Yeah, so just go find that, pull it up, and the runtime. I had it up here, and then it's disappeared on me. The runtime, according to Netflix, is going to be 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 56 seconds. Now, as we know, the Netflix timer runs backwards. So I'm going to go ahead while you guys are pulling up your Netflix. I'm going to get our timer ready. So, and to the time code that we need, which, like I said, is 2 hours, 51 minutes, 56 seconds. So I'll just get us to that. And then here in just a little bit, we will all hit play together. Once we do that, the timer that you're looking at right there begins to run. And we all follow along together. What is it? What the fuck am I doing here? There we go. 251. What was it? 251.56. That's what I need. 251.56. All right. Countdown text 10 seconds there, and then I will pause that. Or no, shit. Yeah. Oh, fucking A. Fucked up again. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, just need to count that down 10 seconds. We will pause, and that's where we're going to be. I will say hello to everyone in the chat real quick, and then we will get moving here on SummerSlam 2009. Really looking forward to this one. Oh, shit. Fucking A. Hold on. Sorry, am I just a complete fucking idiot or something? There we go. There we go. I got to do it again because I wasn't paying attention. That 10 seconds went by fast. All right, while I get that set up, there we go. I'm going to go to the chat so I can start talking to y'all. And we're going to pause right here at 251.56. Boom, right there. All right, that's the time code we need for Netflix's SummerSlam 2009. All right, so I got that done. Let me say hello to all y'all hanging out in the chat tonight. It is good to see you. Missed y'all in one of these things. It's been a while since we have hung out and watched a classic one, a long one. So we're doing that today. Happy to see you. Rodrigo, Ryan Adams, Brian, thank you for all of the updates throughout I don't know, SmackDown, Saturday Night's Main Event last night, everything else you've been hooking me up with. I appreciate that. It all looked like a lot of fun, and we will be here to talk about that soon. Pete, for fuck's sake, dude, let me tell you something there, Peter. There ain't no such thing as a spoiler for a 17-year-old show. If you haven't seen this shit by now, don't worry about one of my thumbnails spoiling you. My God. Yes, I'm sure younger fans have not watched, but please, let me do my own thumbnails. I understand how YouTube works. And Peter, you can't be bitching about spoilers on a show that is 17 years old. Catch up. Spoiler. Oh, my God. It's okay, Pete. You're cool. Michael Cuomo, always good to see you, my friend. You recall watching at a friend's house. I can't even remember. There's a really good chance I did not order this show because I had a lot going on in 2009. I was about a year away from moving out here to California. I was hating my job, but I was also loving my life because I had a great group of friends and was just partying a lot and stuff. So I might have missed this one because now we're into the era of like DVR and shit. So I was no longer recording the pay-per-views. You know, the reason I know I've watched a show or not is because I would record every single thing I ever ordered. Every pay-per-view I ever purchased, I recorded. So if I'm ever wondering, I wonder if I ordered that one, I can just look through my archives and I'll find it. And I'm like, yeah, I ordered it that night. But for SummerSlam, by the time we got to 2009, we were in DVR mode and shit. And I don't think I was popping any more VHS tapes in any VHS players. So if I ordered this one, it's long gone now. So I don't remember at all if I did or not. So I just don't have a recollection. I have a feeling that I didn't order it. I remember 2010 because I remember the Daniel Bryan coming back. So I remember that one. And that was just like a month or two before I moved here. 2009, I think there's a really good chance I skipped this one because I just had shit going down. How old would I have been? 32, I guess, in 2009. Holy crap. So yeah. I don't remember. Mike Rouse, good to see you. Gilbert Arbalo is here. George Morris, thanks for the $5, my friend. How are you, Greg? How is Tito and Elizabeth? This time era was horrible. Me, May 2001 to current. How about you? Which era was the worst? I was not a fan of this era either. Everything after the WWE name change in 2002. All the way up for the next 20 years, to be honest. It's just all a fucking blur, and I didn't even really enjoy that much of it. It felt like it got a little bit good once AEW got here. We had a little competition. WWE stepped up their game, so it makes things a little bit more interesting now, maybe, than it was before. But yeah, not a big fan of this era either, which is why I think I'm going to like this show, because I always have had such like a sour taste in my mouth about this era of wrestling, and I know that there are some good shows to be seen in this time period. So it's kind of like how, you find a new appreciation for WCW or even maybe TNA or something like that. So this time period, I was not really that emotionally invested in, but I bet you if I watch this show with y'all tonight, I'm going to think it's pretty good. So we'll give it a chance. But yeah, I'm kind of with you on those eras as well, George. Tito and Elizabeth are great. Tito is under the bed, I believe, and it is hot as shit in here right now. I got the fan going and it's just summertime. Yes, congratulations to Spain. Mike Rouse, handsome Steve Jacobson. That makes two of us. Good to see you. We are Pro Wrestling. I'm glad you're here. I might have some questions for you. Good to see Big Funds HC, Coco Anarchy. We got Trey. We got Zane. Ben Espinoza. The Juliet is here. Get your act together on the notifications. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. I know a lot of YouTubers have issues with that, getting their notifications out to their subscribers. That's a big pain in the ass. It's always been an issue. And it's an issue for me too, because people that I follow and watch, I don't get notifications for them either. So get your shit together, YouTube. Juliet, always happy to see you. Daniel Clark is here. David, I believe I got you right. I said David Brown. Always happy to see David. We got Angie Law in the house as well. Who else? Ricky, the SH 61. Smack-a-Frog is here. AJ Daniels is here. Nick Steele, Wesley Wagner, Zach Palgett. Hell yeah. Cool little crew in here today. Anyway, this is a 3-hour show, so I need to shut my mouth, and we need to get working on this pay-per-view here so we can start watching that. Hopefully by now you've already gone over to Netflix, pulled up your SummerSlam 2009, got it all queued up, and we are going to all hit play together right now. We go 3, 2, 1, play. That's how we do it here, all right? I sometimes have issues with the Netflix timer because it confuses me, but I think I've got it figured out here. All right, guys, let's rock and roll on SummerSlam 2009. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, I think I actually did it. All right, I got to turn the volume up. I can't hear shit. I didn't like this logo. I didn't like that they changed it. I guess it would have been... What year did they change the retro? What's going on? Oh, it's DX. I guess SummerSlam 97 was the last year with the logo, right? It was different after Highway to Hell. All right, so we got Regal and Christian, Punk and Hardy. DX is doing hand puppets. I'm already annoyed. By the way, cheers to you, everyone. Look at Cody. Hold on one sec.
Remember those two? They went at it. Hey, not that there's anything wrong with that. Ooh, what's that button do?
Sorry, I had a little bit of swamp ass going on. It's so fucking hot. Oh my God, DX. Are y'all lost?
It's supposed to be the biggest event of summer. SummerSlam. It's broken. Nice. What'd you do? I mean, what did I do? I didn't do anything. You're the one pushing buttons. Whoa. Hey, just...
I never cared for any renditions of DX past the original. Or past 98, I should say. Because they got back together in 2006, right? And then they got back together again around this time? Do I have that right? Okay, you guys are both idiots. And you both look like idiots. Get off my... Go. Just go. Old crusty farts. I'm not ready, Triple H. I'm not ready for glow sticks. This isn't a rave. Glow sticks. DX used to be cool, believe it or not. Might not seem like it here, but there was a time when DX was pretty awesome. This is not one of those times. Look how young Sean looks here.
Well, the important thing is, they got the message. Yeah. What's the message we're supposed to get? The message that we're back.
And this DX shit hangs around because by the time we got to January, when Sean hugs Brett, he's wearing the DX stuff. So they go all through Survivor Series and everything, right? Together? All right. 22nd annual. Hell, is next year going to be the 40th? Jesus, man. Where are they anyway? Are they Staples? Are they here? Are we in Los Angeles? Or are we in New York City? We look like we're in Los Angeles. Looks like Staples to me. Tell me the years, because I forgot. They homesteaded SummerSlam here in Southern California for a handful of years. Oh, first time. Okay. So this is the first one. Did I just see Denise Salcedo, little tiny Denise, just then? I think the camera just panned right past her. I mean, she's little. I'm pretty sure that's her. Huh. What up, Denise? Oh, IC title match? Kicking things off? I don't even know who's in it. Who's in it? Okay, Rey Mysterio. I can live with that. Let me look at the poster. Who would Rey be facing here? Kofi? Is he facing Kofi? Or is this some multi-man thing? I have no clue. I did not. All I did was look at the main events when I put the thumbnail together like last week. So I don't remember any of the other matches, which I like, because I like not knowing what I'm going to see. Apparently me and Pete, we never seen this before. We're not trying to spoil ourselves. All right, Skeletor Mysterio here. Well, we got Rob Grisham's. as the announcer here. With James E. Ross on commentary. Mr. Rob Grishams and the James E. Ross on the commentary.
The first time JR Rey Mysterio did prevail, but just barely. Certainly Rey Mysterio believes that Ziggler matches up very well with the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, so I guess it's going to be brand split days, right? So SmackDown will have a commentary team too. Is that right? All right, Rey is defending. I don't know against who. I'm guessing based on the poster, maybe Kofi? Or if MVP is in this. I don't know, man. Oh, Dolph. Oh, yeah, they just showed me. I forgot about Dolph. They didn't put Dolph on the poster. He's not poster worthy. Hello, Nick Nemeth. Still looks the exact same. Current TNA World Champion right here. Follows a lot of right-wing accounts, too, by the way. Should be noted. I'm like, well, that guy's racist as fuck, so naturally Dolph's going to follow him. Look how young Rey is here, and he's a vet by this point. This is 2009. He's a 20-year vet by this point, close to it. At least 15. This has got to be the most lightweight IC title match in SummerSlam history, I'd imagine. All right, Rey Mysterio and Ziggy for the IC title. I'll take it. Props to Dolph Ziggler for keeping himself in just the exact same shape for 2+ decades. That deserves a tip of the hat. This is the biggest night of Dolph Ziggler's career, no doubt about it. His first SummerSlam appearance. I mean, he hasn't even aged much facially. He just still looks the same. So we got Jim. We have Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole. So what do we have here? Do we have the SmackDown commentary team? Is that what Jim Ross and Grisham is? Is this the year that JR got drafted and he didn't know about it? Is that what happened? Pretty sure it is. I like Ray's rocking the Laker colors there, sucking up to the babyface audience. Although Ray's probably a Laker fan. Because we ain't got no team down here in San Diego. Oh! If you live in San Diego and you want to have a favorite basketball team, I think Clippers and Lakers are your options. Makes no sense to be a Mavericks fan living out here, you know. That's awesome. I wish I remembered if I watched the show or not. Like, I wish I knew what I was doing on this exact day. If I didn't order the pay-per-view, that probably meant I had just plans. It's probably at the beach or something. Somebody's birthday. Another hurricane running by Mysterio, taking down not only Ziggler, but the cameraman as well. More offense on the apron. Nice. Ziggler landing hard on his head on the outside, but Ziggler, to his own credit, showing out resiliency. Ziggler so opportunistic, seems to dangerous area here. No when to strike. Went to meet Rey Mysterio at the top rope. Nice counter here from Dolph Ziggler. Oof. Buckle bomb. Created another. And was Oh, interesting. Okay. This was shortly before Ray's first wellness policy violation, We Are Pro Wrestling says. Oh, that was '08 that JR was drafted? Okay. So he's been there the whole time? And then I guess you got Cole and Lawler on Raw. Is that what they did back then?
Strength advantage. The one thing that Ziggler needs to do that he didn't succeed in doing the last time these two men met the Intercontinental title was completely grounding Mysterio. And right now, Dolph Ziggler has got the neck of Rey Mysterio focusing on that particular part of the anatomy. Ziggler enters this match with a lot of momentum. Pinned Rey Mysterio in a six-man tag match on Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, really? Okay, so Ziggler pinned Ray on SmackDown on Friday. That means I think Ray will retain. Dolphin his. I never really understood the ramen noodle hair. Ryan, I did see that. I did see the list of WWE dates. They will be here for Raw in October. I don't think I'm going to. I don't really have any desire to go to a WWE show anymore. But I am going to go next time AEW is here. They were here the day before I left for vacation. I was pissed so I couldn't go. So I'll probably hold out and wait for them. Jericho. I think Jericho's on the show, actually. Kane and Khali tonight. Yikes. I don't want to spoil anything for you. So go like this if you don't want to hear this spoiler. But at WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan beat Andre the Giant. Sorry if I spoiled that for you. I'm such an asshole. Like, damn it, Greg, I haven't seen it yet. I've been busy for the past 39 years. I was sick there for a while. Couldn't see it. Quite the gut buster. So we're what, 4 years away from Ziggler cashing in that Money in the Bank? That was 2013, I think, right? And Ziggy is probably only, I mean, how many months removed is he from being a cheerleader? Like, when did he have the pom-poms? Like, a year before? And I forget which cheerleader name he was. Dolphy? He was Dolphy. I think it was Kenny, Mikey, Dolphy, Dopey, and Sneezy, and Prancer, I think, was the cheerleader squad guys. Nice. What a sell on the kick there by Zig. Ray's got to win this. He got pinned on Friday night. He's not going to. Hometown boy's not going to lose here. Or hometown-ish boy isn't going to lose here. Oh. He was Nikki? I thought he was Dolphy. All right, Nikki. Okay. He should have stayed Nick. He should have been Nick Ziggler.
Very athletic. Another look. Watch this count, right? Great reaction time.
Nick Ziggler's cooler than Dolph Ziggler.
While the young man, the graduate
Call him Nicky Ziggy for short, or Nick Zig, Nicky Zig, Nicky Z. That's what you call him, Nicky Z. Dolph, give me a break. It's his grandpa's name. I don't care. His grandpa's name's stupid. Should have been Nicky. Ooh.
That was a great counter by Dolph Ziggler. Mysterio left his ankles exposed. Believe it or not, it almost cost him the Intercontinental title. This SummerSlam night.
Ziggler's got him again, too, and no! Somehow, Mysterio gets the shoulder up.
Again, Ziggler matching move for move, step for step with the ultra quick Rey Mysterio. Now look at this. Again, the neck and get the impact. Full follow through. Ziggler establishes a vertical base. It can deliver the
I'm watching Cole and Lawler over there saying nothing. I wonder if they can probably hear the commentary, right?
Another kick to the temple. And this time, Ziggler's looking for the phone is ringing.
Ooh.
Nobody answering. Then Ziggler sweeps the leg.
smart move by Ziggler.
Famouser.
That running leg drop might do it.
Or a running leg drop.
It thinks it's over, is it? No.
Ray's out.
What resiliency here.
Well, Ziggler knows he can't win this match on points. It's by pin or submission, as far as he's concerned.
And Mysterio has to know at this point that he's in big trouble unless Ray can somehow hit a big move of his own.
I can only imagine what Ziggler would be like around the SmackDown locker room if he were to become the Intercontinental Champion. He'd really be Mr. Congeniality, the Rush chairman.
Dating Maria and wearing gold.
Oh, damn, we are pro wrestling. Spirit Squad's 3 years ago? I don't know why I thought they were still around in like 08. Yeah, I guess that would have been 06. Yeah. 3 is right.
A near fall.
That was 2 or 3 counters in one while Mysterio was in Ziggler's on his shoulders. Ziggler almost
07, 8, and 9 to me are all kind of
but Mysterio
compacted into
was able to
one lump for my brain.
look at it. Now look at these. Who's got the advantage? Ready? Ziggler. And now Mysterio. And Ray got a near fall, but Ziggler gets the advantage one more time.
So if Ziggler's 3 years removed from Spirit Squad,
We were waiting for
It'll be payday right here for Ray.
has he captured any championships yet as a singles? If he's been
And this is an
probably this gimmick for at least 2 years, right?
amazing that we've had as many near falls, as many hitting predicaments as we have seen thus far in our first match here tonight at SummerSlam.
remember the
He might hit this 619. He came up empty on the first one. Nailed him.
Mysterio did not call collect, but Ziggler
Collect was still a thing in 2009? We were still calling collect? Oh, man. Wow. And again. What does Ziggler have to do?
and countered in an effort
He's had a lot of excellent counters that have resulted in extreme near falls here.
don't Ziggler do not lose his composure, not lose his cool. Is one suggestion.
looking at Ziggler's countenance, you can tell.
Remember Ray, what, I guess 7 years earlier, he had that awesome opener with Angle, right? At SummerSlam?
So I gotta be careful he's not disqualified. Put in that one again. A poser issue, and that was an issue of aggression by Dolph Ziggler.
You can see fatigue starting to set in now. Ziggler trying to figure out the combination to Rey Mysterio's
A high-risk situation here.
Stomach breaker?
Dangerous situation.
Top rope avalanche stomach breaker. That's what he's going for.
Mysterio in jeopardy.
Nope. Hurricane Rana. No way. Yeah, that was it. Got him with a Hurricane Rana reversal from the top. All right, Ray retains. I was about to shout out the kid for the AWA shirt in the crowd, and then I forgot Cena had one in AWA. I'm like, right on, kid. I like your taste. Never mind. San Diego.
Well, here was the 619, and many of your WWE universe, I'm sure, thought it was over right here, but some had other ideas.
Well, that's a great counter. A great counter. But Zimmer gets in there for all. And then he breaks. Shows frustration. Zimmer with a big count.
I mean, that was the frustration happened like almost after every near fall for Dolph there. He had a few super close ones. The fact that did him in, I thought Ray would follow it up with the, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is, the dime drop or something. One of them top rope moves that he does.
And again, Dolph Ziggler inches a little closer and a little closer to Intercontinental Gold. But again tonight, it was a star. A 6-1.
I'm happy with the outcome there.
That continued to shine.
God, he still looks young. Ugh, Josh Matthews. I forgot he existed. And now I'm reminded of it.
SummerSlam opponents, Jack Swagger.
Oh, God. Okay, MVP, you're cool. These other two,
People are calling your match tonight.
Jack got knocked the fuck out.
Josh,
Ugh.
that's politically correct term. Let's say what it really is. On one side, you have
Swagger, you should never speak.
American blessed with extraordinary abilities. Yeah, this may be my first SummerSlam.
Oh, he's so awful.
Knows I'm a future WWE champion.
Yeah, you are.
Now I notice I get my opponent, the ex-con.
Are we back to that ex-con thing? You still stuck on that?
An ex-con who uses flash and hype to mask his physical shortcomings.
He's got an awesome entrance, Jack Swagger.
Talent. But in the end, all MVP amounts to is a stepping stone.
Look at little Josh Matthews with his little ring tattoo, his finger tattoo.
Say stepping stone? Is that how you see stepping stone?
Your fucking shirt looks like a tablecloth.
Okay, well, let's consider this. I wish growing up that I had the wonderful life that you had. The rich grandparents who spoiled me, the daddy to play catch with, but I didn't have those luxuries. I made some bad decisions. And I say decisions.
Wait, Jack Swagger lived a life of comfort and luxury, and he still chose to do Power Slap? Okay.
But I paid for those sins.
Oh, you're gonna pay.
I'm glad you feel that way because I want to remind you when you were in the NCAA and you wrestled, when you won, your prize was a trophy. When I was in the DOC and I thought
The DOC.
right to live another day. So you're right, we got a culture clash. That's exactly what we got. We got the spoiled jock.
Is this heel versus heel or something? Like, why are they doing a dual interview here?
He's trying to make up for a lot of lost time. Tonight, the All-American American goes back to school. But your lesson has been taught by a stepping stone. Your brutal lesson in reality is going to be taught by an MVP.
I hope so. I'm rooting for you, MVP. Not exactly
Well, it looks like this culture
Brett and Piper from WrestleMania 8, but
Plenty at stake in this matchup for both of these superstars. They're both relatively newcomers to Monday Night.
relatively newcomers. Okay.
That mark their territory and perhaps catapult them to the next level near superstar.
Is that Piers Morgan back there behind Michael Cole, too? Speaking of pricks, Jesus, I just had to endure Josh Matthews, Jake Swagers, and then Piers Morgan all within like 2 minutes. Ugh, it's like a fucking prick convention out here. What? Remember the promo? Oh, it's so great when he did the promo and he's like, "I got a smoking wife." Woo! Oh, he's just so terrible in so many a multitude of ways. You know, his suckness knows no bounds.
Way MVP was talking, we may need the next
neutral guard here in this matchup.
Brenda Fricker, is that the Home Alone 2 lady? You know, I was doing the math on that when I saw her age. That means in Home Alone 2, the old lady with the pigeons was 3 years younger than I am right now. Psh. Not fair, y'all. But yes, rest in peace. She was also in A Time to Kill, which is a great movie. If you've never seen A Time to Kill, check out A Time to Kill. She's funny in that. Husband dies, but she's funny. MVP. I'm a little bit pissed they didn't do the bouncy house for him. Maybe the bouncy house didn't start yet. Those things are expensive to rent. Maybe WWE felt they couldn't rent bouncy castles for MVP until he gets more over. That's probably what it was. So this is just a straight up, I guess, match here between these guys. I never liked, there's been a lot of examples of this, but I've never liked the 3 initials wrestler. Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, MVP, Montel, Vontavious Porter, and there's like 100 others. We can name some. But it's one of my least favorite types of wrestler names. Like Alejandro, Ronaldo, Armada, or whatever that guy's name was. Like him. John Paul Levesque. Maxwell Jacob. Maxwell Jacob Friedman is another one. I like Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I like him a lot. Think he's awesome. But again, I kind of didn't think that one of our top stars is actually doing that at this very minute. I will give Maxwell Jacob Friedman a pass for one major reason. It's his real name. I guess that's why I'd give it a pass to Hunter in WCW, because he was using his real name too, right? Because I know it's Maxwell Friedman, but Jacob is his real name, right? His real middle name, MJF? No, it's not. It's Tyler. Okay, MJF, he's disqualified. He should be MTF. Maxwell Tyler Friedman. Why did he change it to Jacob? Maxwell, maybe, I mean, I guess just J sounds better than T. What would be MTF? Maybe MTF is already an acronym for something? I don't know. I don't know why he's MJF. So I stand corrected. It's like 75% his real name. Or no, it's 66% his real name. Excuse me, Steiner math here. So I didn't know that. See, you learn something on these shows. Tyler. I'd much rather learn a fun fact about MJF than watch this Jack Swagger fucker wrestle, because I hate him. Such a douche. JBL, thank you. Henry O. Godwin, Phineas I. Godwin, thank you. I was like blanking. RVD, what the fuck's wrong with me? Like, that's a good thing to do. We got to think about what the coolest one is. IRS, thank you. Gilbert. You got all good ones. My brain's not functioning. I just had the week of my lifetime at work, so I'm a little bit. It's like I don't have. It's hard to explain. Like I don't have a headache, but my thoughts hurt. Do you understand? Like, have you ever been through something like that? It's weird. It's hard to describe. Like my thoughts just hurt, but I'm not in pain. I just can't think real good right now. So what's the coolest one? Probably Rob Van Dam. Although he's just a ripoff of John Claude, so we can't, because they look so much alike. So no, we got to disqualify Rob too. Right now, I think MJF's in the lead. And in terms of Bradshaw, he's just like MJF. He's almost there. He's JCL. MJF should be MTF. John Charles Layfield, not Bradshaw. But Bradshaw used to be his ring name, so he added that. So he might even be a little closer than MJF to having the real deal, because at least he's using a wrestling name that he previously used and sewed it into his real name. So far, he's probably the most authentic. That was a terrible elbow drop. God, what's the point of this match? I don't recognize this referee either. I don't remember him. I like young referees. It's refreshing to see him because he's young looking. Get him a little goatee. He could be Black Greg. We could go out on the town together. Breaking hearts. Oh. Nice. Haluva kick there by MVP. There you go. Now he's going for it. Come on, MVP. Please beat him. Yeah. For the win? That makes me happy. I'm coming. This fucking theme. I'm coming. Sounds pornographic. I'm coming. Good. Just don't get any of it on anyone. DDP, another good one. HBK doesn't really count. That's just his nickname. But it's close. DDP. So I forgot about a lot of them. DDP, RVD, JBL, EC3, MJF. See, I didn't give a single shit about MVP at the time. But, like, just looking back, I have so much more appreciation for him. I've been outside that building a bunch of times. I've seen that there statue. I've seen that one over there, too. Right there where that Magic statue, I met David Arquette standing right there. Oh, it's Oscar De La Hoya. This must be, is that before Kobe? Look at there, there's Jungle Boy. Wait, which one's him? Is that him? Or is that his, damn, Luke, what's up? Is that Jungle, or is the ones next to him Jungle? That looks like a girl, maybe. I don't know. That's awesome. Rest in peace, Luke Perry. I never saw anything that he was ever in, but sad to hear he passed. RKO, Randall Keith Orton. There you go. Oh, Seth Green. Look at he is the littlest motherfucker. I love that we just watched like Entourage this past year, me and Elizabeth. I'd never seen it, and he's such a little heel in that.
The most dominant NBA player of all time. It's Shaquille O'Neal.
My rules, my show. Are you ready? Boom!
All these fucking guest hosts. Oh, Jeremy Piven, Summerfest.
Jeremy Piven. It is going to be like July 4th all night.
This is the year that he did Summerfest, and he was doing it with Ken Jeong. I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, the fucking guest hosts. Film and television star Freddie Prinze. I used to watch Chico and the Man when I was a kid. His dad was in that. Oh, Freddie goes down. I know what you did this summer, Freddie, and it was get your ass kicked by Randy Orton.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the co-host of Access Hollywood and the founder of Betty's Battle, Nancy O'Dell.
Oh, how fun it's here to be at SummerSlam.
Okay, hi, Nance.
And then of the summer, I gotta tell you what great fans we have here. It's a pleasure to be here. You know, Betty's Battle is an organization that started in honor of my mom who passed away from ALS last summer.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to shit on your mom or her battle with ALS, so let's not make fun of poor Nance here.
WWE is
All the best to Rebel, who we all love. She's been passing out Ice Bucket Challenge nominations to people. Everybody's been coming through, including herself with Britt Baker. This is before Ice Bucket.
I gotta talk to you about this because I just watched the video up there and it looks like
Is he still with? He married Sarah Parker Michelle, right? And then they're still together?
I'll be back. I definitely will be back.
is this a challenge?
It ain't a challenge. I'm a little more patient than Randy, but when he least expect it, they'll find me.
You know, I'm gonna be a guest host, so you got any like tips and Chuck, are you gonna come back in the spandex? I want to know that as well.
Oh, don't do that.
The spandex. I don't look quite as buff as these guys, but I'm looking forward to the match tonight. I'm really looking forward to seeing Cena take Orton out.
Cena and Orton, always at it.
Orton's gonna know he was in a fight when this match is over.
I think he's looking fantastic in the little pants. What do you guys think? That's good to see you. Have a good time.
Oh, I completely forgot about Jericho.
It's for the unified WWE Tag Team Championship. Approaching the first at a combined weight of 711 pounds, they are the current unified WWE Tag Team Champions, Chris Jericho and the Big Show. We talk about the big celebrities here. How about the biggest athlete in the world? They don't get any bigger than the Big Show.
7 feet 500 pounds with knockout power with either hand, debilitating body shots, and his very talented partner. 43 titles have been won between these two men. First time the Unified titles ever been defended at SummerSlam.
It's not a horrible mashup, but I hated Show's purple. He looks so weird to me. Oh, are they facing Crime Time? I think they are.
There's a lot of celebrities here tonight, but that doesn't impress me because celebrities are just hypocrites and parasites.
Yep.
Like every one of you.
Yeah, hypocrites and parasites, like all y'all. Not y'all.
And Big Show and I are far beyond celebrities. We are superstars at the highest.
The goatee without the mustache part is weird to me.
World renowned, and we are by far the most famous people in this arena tonight.
Yeah, Show and Jericho, pretty much.
We are the unified tag team champions, the most powerful duo in sports today, with over 40 championships between the two of us. Our legendary status, our greatness is cemented forever. I am the best in the world at what I do. And this man is a destroyer, a giant, bigger than every one of you, which means he is better than every one of you. And he's got something very important that he wants to say, so I strongly suggest that you show him your strict and undivided attention.
Okay.
I just have one thing I want to get off my chest. Yo, 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 yo.
Ah. So bittersweet to watch these guys come out. I'm not even like exaggerating when I say this. When it comes to the wrestling deaths that broke my heart the most, it's Owen and it's Shad. Obviously, we're heartbroken by lots of deaths, right? But that one was just so fucking unfair and unnecessary, and just a reminder of how bad life can fucking suck sometimes. Probably didn't happen too far from where this show was taking place. I think he was in LA, swimming in the ocean, rip current got him, drowned. Can happen in a flash. That one is just, I mean, you talk about a kick in your balls. That's still a tough one to swallow, man. They've never been champions, but they've always worn a lot of bling. Well, all right, then. Crime time. I always just like that they had like a 60-year-old white dude doing the yo, yo, yo. You know, Crime Time, they're a little bit like Enzo and Cass. You know, they're like one of those type of teams. They're not your typical team, but they've got a gimmick and a, you know, to them that's resonates with large portion of a modern audience. And they remind me of each other a little bit, although I think I like Crime Time better. Remember how many years JTG held on? It was like people forgot. Like after every year, release after release after release, sometimes big batches of releases every year by WWE and JTG just continued to survive. And then finally, they got him.
Was thinking about a submission maneuver, his version of a Boston Crab. Look at that change of direction. That's agility by JTG. JTG trying to turn Hollywood into Hollywood 2 count. They always bring their own type of flavor, don't they, KR?
Oh, Rob Grisham's just said flavor, but he said it with like an A at the end. Flavor. Be right back.
Jericho get a little advantage, but he'll saunter over the corner and tag in the biggest man in the world. That had been the Big Show's right hand. This match would be over. I can assure you that. No doubt about it. 7 feet, 500 pounds. Standing on.
Where do y'all live? Is it hot as shit where you live? Well, I guess if you're on the East Coast, it's late at night. At least the sun's down. But man, it is hot. 6 o'clock here for me.
Imagine that massive claw across your chest.
I've heard that you could take a silver dollar and pass it through one of Andre the Giant's rings. I wonder if that's true. Maybe a $50, maybe not a silver dollar.
Devastating maneuvers. So elementary, so fundamental, and so effective. Jericho called the Big Show a destroyer. The 7-foot, the leverage and the strength and the size.
Yo, Chris, thanks for the 5, bro. Good to see you. Looking back, I remember in 2009 feeling at 23 I was getting older and running out of time to do anything memorable in life. Holy shit. I'm going to be 50 next year, and I still feel like I can do a lot. Yeah, I remember thinking that, too. I remember being in my 20s, and I remember being like 26 and being like, I got to get in the gym before I get too old to, like, exercise. You know, I was like 26. I'm still doing pull-ups. You know, like, Jesus. We ain't old. I do feel, though, we're going to just barely miss the technology that keeps you alive a little bit longer. We'll be dead just before artificial organs and stuff start getting into us and lifespans are extended. They say the first person to live to 150 has probably already been born. That's crazy.
I've never seen a human getting rammed down about 18-wheeler, but I can only imagine it resembled a little bit like that contact.
And now the Big Show standing on Chad's skull.
A lot of strength here.
Oof.
Pressing us. Chad Gaspar, but they're right here.
Damn. Really rooting for Crime Time here to pick up the gold.
Jericho more than willing to.
I don't recall why they have all the belts, the tags. But it looks like Jericho is dual champions, right? Why is that? Was there unification of some kind, or? If there's one type of title lineage that has driven me nuts over the years, it's the fucking tag team titles in the WWE. I have absolutely zero clue of the title lineages past 2002. You know, once a second set of tag titles came into existence, I have been lost ever since. I mean, 23 years of pure confusion at this point. And I don't know, like, the belts that the Hearts, that Demolition, the Bulldogs, that those teams carried. Which title belt in existence today, if there is one, can be traced back to that? Is that basically a defunct championship? And the pizza belts on Raw and the belts on SmackDown, neither one of those titles can trace back to those belts? Because that's what I think has happened, right? I think those 80s belts, it stopped somewhere. Oh, big full Nelson on Shad here. Work him over. Man, Shad, what are those boots called? Are those like Timberlands? Those big, heavy, like, it's got to suck to take a kick by one of those.
This is another maneuver that can put your lights out. Turn up the switch.
Ugh.
Another tag is Jericho, 9-time former
Big Show, there's one thing that always cracked me up about him, is that he can never figure out his gear. He wasn't like changing things up to keep it fresh. He was just never able to find something that suited him. Like, he never, like, even right from the beginning, they didn't know what to put him in. You know, they put him in the Andre singlet. You know, he was doing that in WCW, but then when he came to WWE, they dropped the strap part, and then he was just in the thing. You know, he even wore the Bundy gear for a while, you know. He wore jeans. He wore this shit. In his later years, he had the camouflage deal. He spent a lot of time in the Andre singlet, you know, around when he came back in, like, or I guess in the mid-2000s. He wrestled in a T-shirt in 2000 and 2001. Like, he just never found, like, a look that worked for him. I'd probably say the Andre singlet was the best thing. What he wore in, like, 06 and 7, I guess, right?
TG is full of energy. Holds in this match.
Will his wish be granted? Gaspard inching his way over the corner. So too is Jericho. The tag made. Here comes JTG.
Long as he's in the face,
Nice.
JTG can use a lot of athleticism, a lot of quickness.
What's JTG up to these days?
Oh, and a buckshot.
Hope he's doing well.
Executed for JTG and targeting the Big Show. What is JTG doing?
Might not be the wisest of moves.
Nice sling blade. Jesus, that was so sick.
Hooking the leg. 1, 2, no. Big Show.
Big Show stopping the count emphatically. And Gaspard, oh my, taking the Big Show over the top.
Another opportunity. JTG misses it.
Oh, almost a pin on Jericho. So close. Yeah, I've never owned myself a pair of Timbs. I've never even had a pair of boots like that at all. I just wear sneakers or flip-flops or Vans. That's it. It's my entire 50 years of life. One of those 3 options.
Sensing that he has to do something big. Going for the walls of Jericho. And here we go.
The good check time for JTG in the submission position.
In the submission position, I am the Egyptian magician in the submission position. Shout out to the Jerky Boys. Come on, crawl, crawl, JTG. Is Shad out there? Can he help you by pushing the rope? Not exactly Brett and Austin here at WrestleMania, but nice. Shad wills his way. Oh. I was hoping Shad was well, that's over. Big Show knocked him out. Damn. Did Crime Time ever win the titles? I don't even know. Surely they did. I'd hate it if they didn't. Unified. Why are they unified, though? Okay, thank you. The World Tag Team titles were defunct in 2010. They kept the Smack Team titles, the SmackDown tags that they created in 2002. Okay. So 2010 was the end of that. Okay. Yeah, just it's so convoluted to me. And it doesn't have to be that way. I just don't understand why WWE doesn't care about that stuff. Like, they don't even give a shit about, like, their history and stuff. I'm like, to me, that would be like a, you know, something to highlight or brag about almost. And saying, you know, we've been, all the history and the decades and the time periods and stuff that these titles have been a part of, but they don't care. All right, we got a CM Punk interview, guys.
There's a chairs match with Jeff Hardy. Well, I would love to talk to you about that right now, Josh, but there's something else I want to bring up. And that's this. I had a friend in a fancy Hollywood agency the other day, and he ran across this little gem. Somebody actually took the time to write a screenplay about the Jeff Hardy story. So I was paging through it, and lo and behold, it culminates, of course, with Jeff conquering his demons and beating me here tonight in the TLC match at SummerSlam. What a great feel-good story, Josh.
I mean, for this time, this is a really good feud. I mean, Punk and Hardy.
It's fake.
It's like dream match kind of stuff, you know?
Everybody who lives in this town, I'd go as far as to say that I'm the only real person in this building right now. I wish I could say it's a Los Angeles epidemic, but the fact is it's worldwide. You have people that falsely idolize what they see in movies and on television. You have housewives in Iowa that subscribe to Us Weekly, or whatever it's called.
So I bet you
after Kate Gosselin,
Larry
their own children with their
was
homework.
probably like just about to be born around this time. I don't know how old Larry was when he died, but Larry was an old-looking little dog. He was probably 15 at least, right?
It doesn't matter if that hit pool star has a reprehensible, reckless lifestyle. You know, it doesn't matter if the collective intelligence of this entire country continues to spiral downward day in and day out. Doesn't matter as long as it's cool.
This is when Bub was born,
I
2009.
don't make movies about a guy like me. It's because I don't support your poison society. I don't support this den of iniquity known as Hollywood. No, instead, I'm dismissed as being preachy. Except I'm not preachy. I never have been. I just tell the truth. You know, I'm not a screenwriter either, but tonight I think I'll take a stab at it. Tonight I'm going to rewrite the ending of the Jeff Hardy story. It's going to be horrifying. It's going to be very, very graphic. It might be hard to watch for a lot of people, but it will have a happy ending.
No, they would have one final battle, right, on SmackDown before Jeff leaves. Do I have that right?
CM Punk.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy is champ going into this, and Hardy is about to leave. He's losing these matches to Punk because he's going to leave, and it's the following month. It's just like a couple of weeks later after this, guys. He gets, I think, his house raided. It was either his house was raided or his house burned. I think both things happened to him. He got his house raided for a bunch of drugs or something, and then I think his house burns down shortly after that, around this time. And then by the time we get to January and that head-to-head night with Raw in TNA, he shows up on that show. So he's on his way out of WWE here, but I think that's a really good feud and one of the few things at the time that was catching my attention because, you know, I think if you're a wrestling fan, that's kind of one match. Oh, Jeff Hardy and Punk. You know, Jeff Hardy always had that, you know, he wasn't really a punk rocker per se, but, you know, his clothes and his outfit and that type of thing. And then you got CM Punk coming in. And then you have the great contrast with, you know, Hardy with the demons or, you know, the alcohol and drug problems and straight edge Punk. That almost makes it better. And coming out of this, I think there was some heat. Jeff Hardy did somebody recorded him at a Waffle House or something talking shit about CM Punk. So.
And then last Friday night, Great Khali came to confront Kane, and Kane barely.
But Jeff Hardy, you know, you think about where Punk is now in his career and his popularity level and whatnot. You know, Jeff was more popular than Punk was in 2009. I mean, Jeff was so over with everybody, you know, young, old, male, female. I think he had a further reach than Punk does for an audience. But they're very, very different people. Even where I lived and grew up right around where the Hardy Boys are from. And, you know, Punk is from Chicago. Very different parts of the country. You grow up a different way. Well, rural Southeast, you know, Punk, you know, that's where Jeff, you know, kind of grew up as a little hillbilly kid. You know, Punk is a little more cultured and probably a little smarter. Just the way it is. So Khali has been in now it was WrestleMania 23. It would have been more than 2 years earlier that he's beaten The Undertaker. Or he's beating Kane, excuse me. Isn't this a WrestleMania 23 rematch? And so now Khali's more in like more of a funnier role, I guess. I cannot believe we're watching Great Khali and Kane at SummerSlam. And we had Jack Swagger and MVP, which is going to turn out to be way better than this. And now we have Kane and Khali, guys. Jeez. Over the top rope, and there's very few men that can ever say that they've accomplished that. I'm trying to think of one or two. So this is a SmackDown rivalry here. 2009, when and where was SmackDown airing? What network and what night of the week? I have no idea.
Trying to end this early as Khali kicks out.
I don't even think I saw any of SmackDown in 2009.
WWE with 15 championships to his credit.
I probably had access to it because I had a satellite dish that year, I'm pretty sure. So I wouldn't have to worry about my cable provider having it. I probably had it.
The great Khali won that match, and you know Kane has not forgotten. This may be the biggest chokeslam in the history of the WWE.
Sci-fi, no kidding.
Thinking chokeslam. Khali's thinking not tonight.
Now Khali, perhaps setting up for the Punjabi plunge, but Kane able to get out.
A good counter by Kane. Got countered back with nothing but a trillion black clothesline.
And now Khali has Kane's leg, folks. You can see the anger just flowing through the veins now of Khali. Nothing stirs up emotions like someone who targets a family member like Kane did. Again, Khali hooking the leg.
God damn, this is awful.
Kane covering up wisely.
In fact, that's when we learned that Khali and Rinjit Singh were brothers when Kane was holding Khali's brother captive.
If I remember right, around this time, that's why I think there's a really good chance I didn't order this pay-per-view, is because I think at the time I was just kind of keeping tabs on what they were doing via the internet. It was
Kane has a heart.
right around this time, actually. I could probably look it up. This is probably like the same month I started my YouTube account. I wasn't using it or posting videos. I just created an account, called it Good Mic Work. It was like watching wrestling on it, saving playlists, things like that. And it wouldn't be until the next year that I would say, ooh, I should post a video on my account. And that's how we got started here. But originally it was just, I just wanted to have a YouTube account so I could surf YouTube and watch videos and save things and like things and that type of shit. Just using it as a platform for wrestling watching. I had no idea that all these years later we'd be doing this.
2 nights ago, I thought his words in the ring were very articulate. They were hairy, but they were articulate.
Kane takes pleasure in others' suffering. That's exactly what Khali is doing right now. What do you say, Khali?
Khali said I quit in his language, but the referee
Watch and see if we can translate it. Khali trying to get to a vertical base, but that's a long way to go. Kane has done a fantastic job of keeping Khali off his feet thus far.
And you got Khali in a chin lock. You've done so. Khali finally works his way back up to see if Khali can create a little offense now. He's got back up to his feet.
Sharp elbow sends Kane down. And now a
Damn.
good flexibility there by Khali to get that boot 7 feet in the air.
Oh, chop to the head.
There's chop to do it here.
1, 2, no.
How long is this match?
Knocking Kane down, and Khali might
If there's ever a time to have a 4-second match.
body up there, but chest on chest.
Oh, God, the head squeeze. Remember Crush used to do this?
Kane, I can promise.
Look at the size of Khali's hands.
Oh, he's got little guy. Little sideburns.
He's holding him hostage like a human shield right now.
Kane takes out the wheels of Khali. And a running DDT for the win, please, God. Yeah. And he beats the great Khali. Revenge for WrestleMania 23. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me.
Kane perhaps taking the easy way out, targeting Ranjin Singh.
Well, it's
Ranjin Singh.
Conley has a great deal of compassion as he should for his brother Ranjin Singh. And when Ranjin
Is that his real brother? No, it's not his brother. Just his kayfabe brother.
It really gave Kane the opportunity that Kane was looking for this entire match.
Kane known as a bully, but tonight was manhandled by Khali until Kane grabbed his brother Ranjin Singh. And ladies
All right.
and gentlemen, the stars are shining bright tonight.
Vince McMahon's star.
Hey,
Vince McMahon, the chairman's got his own star. I knew that.
I knew that.
I promise you,
I don't know what's taking so long. I've been waiting to get my star. Maria Menounos.
Today's show in Access Hollywood. Wow, that's pretty chic.
Slash? Hell yeah. Yeah. Shut up, Michael Cole. Don't even talk. A Terminator guy? Hey, Guns N' Roses did the Terminator song for one of the movies, didn't they? You could be mine.
coming up next, the revival.
Oh, God. The revival.
Generation X versus DiBiase and Rhodes, two men looking to cement their legacy.
Oh, man.
Started with Triple H's brother.
Cody and Ted Jr. taking on DX.
You see the look in the eyes of Triple H for that man again. It's about revenge. After Legacy has repeatedly cost Triple H's chance to regain the WWE title, Triple H finally had enough and requested his 2-on-1 handicap match.
Okay, I feel like it's probably because of the timer doesn't run exact. I need to make my own so it's a little more accurate, but I think as we go, I lose a second or two, so I'm not exactly matched up. I feel like I'm 2 seconds off, so I'll try to have the volume on somewhat loud so you guys can sync up if you need. I loved both of those albums. Use Your Illusions. What I liked is one of my favorite songs ever actually is November Rain. I just love that song. But both albums have a version of Don't Cry, but with different lyrics, which is kind of cool. And Don't Cry is another good song. I was a big GNR fan back in the early 90s. Look at your little cartoon shirts. Oh, get your glow sticks out, guys. So let's do that. Make sure we got our glow sticks. Y'all got yours, right? Like Tatanani, Big Funds, Gilbert, go get your fucking glow sticks. Get them out. DX is coming out. You can't just not be ready with your glow sticks. Get off your ass and go find them. Now. Oh, Santinos Morelos. Oh, yeah, he kicked a little girl. That was kind of cool. Oh. Like, I can't believe we went from showing the curtain call on the Titantron where you're telling Vince McMahon to basically suck a butt to glow sticks and Spirit Squad. Ugh. I couldn't imagine being like 15 watching this and thinking, oh yeah, DX is back. I'm like, you don't even know, son. Sweet, sweet child. You don't even know how edgy and cool it really once was. But this music's hilarious. Oh, Sean with the... Oh, he's down. Look at him. Oh. Like, all this was to me, it was just like a cash grab. Hey, if we reunite DX and bring him back, we can sell a fuck ton of shirts and give Shawn and Triple H, kind of like a break from doing anything serious, and they can chill for a while, It's like, there was no real good reason to put them back if they were going to be so unlike how they used to be. But
Are you ready?
Are you ready? I used to be ready. 12 years ago, y'all, I would have been ready. 1997, the Are You Ready hits. Greg's ready. 2009, Greg not so much ready. Greg's like, this is stupid. Oh, God. Are they going to come out in a little vehicle or something? They are, aren't they? They're going to have a vehicle. Oh, no, just fireworks. All right. More fireworks, more pyro. Oh, we're going to get a vehicle. We are. There's the vehicle. We got full-on army guys out here with guns? We're going to kill the entire audience. Oh, let's hope those are blanks. Yeah. I mean, Brandon Lee, that fucking Alec Baldwin movie. Don't play around with prop guns, I'm telling you. Fucking shoot an audience member. All right, so we did. No vehicle for them? The army guys got a vehicle. Ah, vehicle. Yes. A tank. Here comes Rusev. It's like a legit tank. I think they did this to make up for the fact that everybody says they invaded WCW in a tank when they invaded them in a Jeep. But now they got a real tank out here. Sean. Oh, God. All right, the tank shoots pyro, not cannons. They decanonized the tank and replaced it with pyro. DX pyro. Oh, no. Are you going to shoot it out of your big, giant cannon cock? That's a nice visual. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for both of you. Who at the time are what, 40? Garrett dropping the facts. Appreciate the 5. David Hart Smith and Tyson Kidd were the final tag team champions according to the title history. I think I've known that now that because I think I've asked this before and you guys have dug it up for me. But the tag title history, that's a shame that it ended 16 years ago. I don't know why WWE does not want to try to at least attempt to try to keep title legacies somewhat intact. That way, it's easier for historians, way in the future, to see the history behind these things instead of this branch offs that we have in 100 million different fucking directions. Maybe people don't care. Maybe that's just a little Rain Man in me, Maybe I need that organization, Maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know. But fans maybe don't give a fuck like I do. Like, I care a lot about that stuff. Look at Charles. Look at little Nate. God, this entrance. Even Roman Reigns and The Undertaker are probably going back there going, this is taking forever. I know you guys think you're cool, but I promise you're not. Like, I guarantee it, actually. You're lame, both of you. Yeah, hold the microphone in the air. I mean, this is only a 3-hour pay-per-view, and we're spending 20 minutes on a tank and glow stick fest here.
It's been a long time in coming. So are you ready?
Like I said, 12 years ago, Triple H, I was ready, man.
I said, are you ready?
Man, Hunter, this was 1998. I'd be the readiest motherfucker in the arena.
Then, for the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching around the world, and for Cody and Ted.
Cody and Ted.
You girls want a war? You got
You girls, y'all are the ones with the glow sticks and the long hair. You're talking about a collegiate amateur wrestler and the son of a badass and Ted DiBiase girls when you're out here looking like girls. Do you hear yourself, Triple H? You don't see the irony here. You're oblivious to it. Two second-generation wrestlers. Cody with like a background in actual wrestling. They actually have short hair. And I mean, as I see Ted and Cody walking out, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't see any glow sticks. They're wearing black trunks, black boots, just like any good man would do. They ain't coming out there with glow sticks up their ass. Come down there ready for business. No fancy little tanks, fancy little glitter and T-shirts with the sleeves cut off to look cool. Just two men. And look at these girls. Sean's wearing assless chaps. Fuck, I mean, they're crotchless chaps, I should say. Oh, no, they're assless. Never mind. I think they're assless. Remember when everybody thought Ted was going to be the star of the team? I used to think Bart Gunn was going to be the star of the Smoking Guns. And Billy was Jannetty.
We cement our legacy if we win.
Speaking of the Jannetty thing, you know, like, why was it Jannetty and not Neidhart? You know, like when you talk about the Jannetty of a team, why is it not the Neidhart of a team? Like, Jannetty was probably arguably more fun to watch than Jim. Jim was probably more likable. He's part of the family. I probably like him more. Marty's a fucking idiot. So I probably like Jim Neidhart more, but I think I'm surprised that, considering the heights that Brett made it to, that you couldn't easily just say, oh, so-and-so was the Neidhart of the team. Because, I mean, at least Jannetty won the Intercontinental title and had a singles run. Neidhart didn't do nothing as a singles.
Legacy could hit something big, do something early in this match, and take the momentum away from DX. I mean, this place was just electrified. The reuniting of Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Legacy, do something big.
Get that momentum off. Huge for them.
So this was the year then. No, it wasn't the year. It was coming up next year. 2010, right? WrestleMania 26. That would be the legacy triple threat. We're coming off the and Triple H is basically taking a break from the horrific payoff to the Randy Orton feud at WrestleMania after a pretty decent build with the home invasion and the Stephanie kicking and whatnot. Cody, put some knee pads on, brother. You'll thank me. It took me so long to get used to Cody with the blonde hair. I didn't like it at first. Now I couldn't imagine him any other way. You know, seeing him with dark hair here, I'm like, what the fuck? Remember when he briefly changed it black, like for 1 week in AEW? And I thought he changed it back permanently. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad the black hair is back. And then it was right back to being blonde again. But now it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of like him with the blonde. I just think he should keep it. Call back to his dad and his brother. Here comes Shawn. Cody and Shawn Michaels. This is fun.
This is Shawn Michaels' first appearance in a WWE ring since way back at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, where he engaged one of the greatest
No kidding.
matches of all time against The Undertaker.
Really?
Shawn Michaels ring rust over the past few months.
So this is Shawn's first match since the Epic with Taker at WrestleMania? That is a fact I did not know. I just assumed Shawn stayed on TV. So Shawn's first match back after the Taker match was against Cody? That is really cool. What history. I guarantee you, in 2009, this Cody Rhodes could kick the shit out of Shawn Michaels in a shoot.
The showstopper slapped the taste out of Cody Rhodes' mouth. There's another reason why he had tuned up the band for a moment for speed.
Oh, back he goes. And Cody's so young here, too, you know. This is 17 years ago. Early 20s, I think, for him. That was nice. Ha! Really? The Legacy Triple Threat was originally spoiled in the SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 video game? I can't even imagine how a video game could spoil anything. But that's because I don't know anything about modern video games. I wish I could connect with y'all on that. You know, I wish I had like knowledge of video games so we could talk about those subjects. Yeah, Michael, good point. Blonde hair looks great when you get busted open. So many memories of a bloody Ric Flair. Ted DiBiase Jr. should be in jail. He was absolutely guilty, and he got off. I have zero respect for him. I mean, I hate the no knee pads, but it looked good on that knee drop there. But, man, you're going to burn your – like the way Cody just slid on the mat like that. Like, I don't know how he didn't just burn his knees doing that. Interesting. They used to do that. Jacob, you made me? Nice. I want to be champion. And if possible, I want to beat Jack Swagger. And I want Miss Elizabeth as my as my manager and love interest. Don't program me to lock her in a closet because I don't want to look like an asshole. Is that how games work? Can you do all that? Look at Ted. Ugh. I mean, for Triple H and Shawn, you know, this is... I can see why they were totally okay with doing this for a while. I mean, it's like taking a break while still being able to be featured and on TV and in big paper. This is one of the 3 feature matches for the whole show here. And they get to just have a good time and chill. And to collect hefty merch checks and pay-per-view bonus money. Oh, low blow. You know, I don't recall. They were in the company together for about a year, probably a little bit less than a year. Hunter and DiBiase, Ted Sr. When Hunter started in WWE in 95, he was still there. He wouldn't leave till 96, but I don't recall them ever having an on-screen interaction of any kind. And then DiBiase would be off to WCW, and so Triple H. And then when Triple H was in WCW in the 90s, you know, Ted was in WWE, so they never... I don't think they ever interacted anywhere in the wrestling world. I think their only window to do so would have been for about 10 months there in 1995 and 1996. There's probably a house show where he tagged up with a corporation member or something. Okay, I'm a former IC champion. I can live with that. That belt better have a black strap. They do have her as a manager in the game, so I'll do that. Never, Jacob, never are you to put her on a pole. There will be no Elizabeth on a pole matches. Do you understand me? Do not do that to my woman. Stick Judy Bagwell up there all you want. Keep Elizabeth off.
version of the sleeper there. They coming out on his feet, realize now they get a lot of looks to break this thing. I was going to say, when you've been as successful as DX had, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, in my mind, I think sometimes, there's a danger of becoming complacent, so to speak. Think that all you have to do is show up, you're going to win. That's not the case here tonight. Whoa! Especially against young guns like DiBiase and Rhodes, who are hungry to get to the top of WWE.
Tag to Cody.
Here comes Cody Rhodes. Shawn Michaels realizing it. And look at Rhodes. Cody Rhodes on a DDT. Quickly into the cover.
We've got 4 unbelievable legends in this match right now. And you also have Ted DiBiase Jr. that's also in the match. But Hunter, Shawn, Cody, and Lil Nate, Hall of Famers across the board. The dipshit in the corner, not so much.
Trying to move 230-pound man over there.
We got this year's SummerSlam main event. Both have matches on the show, high-profile matches. Cody here battling DX, and CM Punk is about to face Jeff Hardy here in a TLC match coming up, which might be next. I don't know what else is left on the show. A little over halfway through.
Looks rested and ready. The game can just get to the corner. Rhodes looking to get the DiBiase as well. This is a huge point in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Tag made to DiBiase.
Oh, trips. Takes out Shawn. Yeah, it is kind of funny that neither Shawn or Triple H have much of a history with either man's father. Shawn has a little with Ted DiBiase because he was battling a lot of corporation guys. You know how Shawn likes to do the slide out of the ring and put your arm on, the guy thing? He did that with $1 Million Man. So he's interacted with Ted a little. And, of course, Ted bequeathed Sherry to Shawn in the 90s. So they've had a little bit of history, but nothing in the ring. Come on. There you go. And I don't think Shawn and Dusty ever had any interaction anywhere. Maybe in 1990. Maybe the Rockers teamed up with Dusty. Maybe were they on the Survivor Series team? Maybe they actually were. I don't remember. Anyway. Nice. Smart. Glad somebody took Shawn out when he was doing that. Somebody should do that when he does or I like it when they do that when he's doing the warm-up for the Sweet Chin Music. The stomping in the corner I always thought was so silly because you're pre-warning your opponent who's already dazed, and you're helping him come out of it by making a ton of noise. And then they hear those stomps and shit, I better get out of the way. The super kick's coming. I think it's kind of silly that he does that. Oh, that had to hurt. What a bump. Cody's bleeding. Oh, he just...
Again, Cody Rhodes beating DX to the punch.
Rodrigo, thanks for the offer to be tag team champions with you, but I am a bona fide main eventer. I cannot be tagging up with just random dudes, you know? Like, what do you think this is? I'm main eventing WrestleManias. I'm a former Intercontinental Champion. Miss Elizabeth is my manager. I can't just be teaming up with people, you know? I mean, maybe for one night. Like if you win a contest or something. It's best I can do, man. Sorry. Ooh, I was like, Sean is waiting for Cody to get in position for something, and it was the knees. Oh, really, Ryan? Okay. Breaking Point. That's the September show? And then they do Hell in a Cell after that? Wow. What a feud. Legacy better win one of these in this trilogy here. Maybe this one. I'm just assuming DX is going to win. So what happens? DX wins here, Legacy wins Breaking Point, and then DX wins a blow-off. Is that what they do? Crossroads nailed Sean with it, and he took it well. And it was a nice counter on Sweet Chin Music, and Sean didn't even warm up for it. Cody caught it. You know, I would want to treat the super kick kind of like the RKO, where it can come out of nowhere, and that's when it's the most devastating. Oh, Triple H, Pedigree, and Cody. There's Ted. $1 Million Dream. Oh, no. What's it called? Dream Streets? It's stupid. Dream Streets. DiBiase. Dream Streets gets taken out by Triple H. They're resting. Jim Ross has nowhere to sit. Rob Grisham's doesn't either, but nobody really cares about Rob Grisham's. So he doesn't really need a seat. Shout out to Green Dress and the hard cam. That is it. That is how I like my Sweet Chin Musics to be. Out of nowhere. Good job, Sean. Pretty good match, actually. I mean, there was no way after, you know, all that hiatus after the Taker match, Sean was going to come back and lose. But it wasn't really didn't feel like a burial. You know, Sean and Triple H, all things considered, were relatively giving there to those guys. And even though I thought DX was stupid, if I'm in Cody or Ted Jr.'s shoes, I'm like, I'm working with the greatest of all time at SummerSlam. I'm also working with Triple H. But two big WWE legends, veterans, the stars of yesterday. I'm the star of tomorrow. And I get a big pay-per-view match with these guys. Yeah, with that, I've seen the hates TNA video. I've seen it. Yeah, but I have that right. They're gonna lose. They're gonna win breaking point and then lose blow off. Feels like that's the standard formula in a situation like this.
World Championship Wrestling grows to extraordinary heights.
Oh, is this the DVD?
But after reaching the pinnacle of success,
They just put this up on the network not long ago. Not the network, the vault. The network. It's not bad. I mean, it leaves out a lot of stuff, but it's one of my more favorite biographies from that time period, you know. WWE DVDs tend to rewrite their own history, but I did like that one. The AWA one was good too.
The Three Stooges of wrestling running this multi-billion-dollar company. Kevin Nash, he didn't want to see anybody get any more famous than he was.
those guys could come in to WCW and just carve whatever they wanted out of it.
Plus, extras include 20 of the greatest WCW matches of all time. The rise and fall of WCW.
Yeah, there are great extras on that. I've got them all up in a hard drive there. I should look at it and see exactly what matches come on it. Tony Chimmel, championship. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, so this is a ECW title match. Christian. He's facing Regal. That belt is awful. Look how big the thing is on the back. It's just horrible. Oh, God, Matt Stryker. They got these guys on ECW duty. Probably one of my least favorite things that WWE ever did. They hit such a home run with One Night Stand in 2005. And then they do it again and then relaunch ECW. And it's like from night one, it's like, well, this is stupid. And this would eventually evolve into what NXT is now. William Regal challenging for the ECW title, accompanied by Ezekiel and Kozlov. What the hell is going on here? What is this, 3-on-1?
The sinister mastermind, William Regal, left Christian in the heat as we went off the air this past Tuesday on ECW and Sci-Fi. I wonder what condition the ECW champion.
I don't know much about Ezekiel Jackson. I'm assuming he is a football player just based on his look. Did he used to play football? He had to have. I think when you look like that, it's kind of required.
He is up against all for that. ECW.
All right, ECW title. Such a weird thing for Regal to be challenging for. Take your robe off. They're doing something here. He's got that robe on for a reason. Yep. Oh, yeah. 10-second. Christian got a 10-second victory over Regal, or 5-second. And now he's getting beat up by, ow, God. Now Kozlov and Ezekiel both got to still get their shit in after Christian just won the match. Oh, no. So Christian beats Regal in less than 10 seconds to retain the ECW title. And Regal, for some reason, is with Ezekiel Jackson and Kozlov. I don't even care how they came together. Don't even want to know. and they just beat him up. And this is ECW. This is the ECW brand.
Looks like Master Regal with a little bit of psychology here as this ruthless round table is just has hit ECW.
Okay. Yeah, he kept that robe on. And so, yeah, then he went for it. Christian's like, all right.
The heinous henchman just organizing this brutal beatdown on the ECW champion. Odds long and Ezekiel Jensen pushing right down almost through the mat. So now this ruthless round table explodes onto the ECW.
I never watched any ECW when they relaunched it. I watched the first episode, like when the zombie came out and everything. I mean, they tried to do the bricks, you know, the entrance and everything, but it was still going to be filmed in an arena before a Raw or a SmackDown or something. And it was just like, nah, it's a dumb idea.
It's the kickoff for SummerSlam, so I'm really excited to be here.
It was an instant turnoff for me. I'm like, I'm not even going to give this a second chance. I was like, I'm done. Betty's Battle.
And to kick off SummerSlam. So we're gonna have a good time. Now, if you'll excuse me, me and the hot rod got some party.
Piper. Good to see Piper.
We're here with WWE stars and a day of service.
Wow, we have a WWE.
All right, they're very busy in LA.
A lot of the members of WWE, they have such an impact on children, and kids love them.
Wow, the bell. Oh, look at Tatiana Ali.
They got off the bus.
Ashley Banks. I had a massive crush.
Outside the ring. I want to thank all of the stars who are here today. They're here because they care, because they want to make a difference.
Welcome to SummerSlam Access 2009.
SummerSlam Access.
SummerSlam Access is just a way that we can show appreciation to our fans.
It's pretty exciting because you're not this close. Like,
There was a SummerSlam kickoff today that I wasn't even aware of until it was happening. It was all over social media. I'm like, oh, shit.
SummerSlam is becoming almost like WrestleMania. I mean, this is madness. It's the ultimate fan experience.
What are you most excited to see today? Me! Yes, of course, me!
I came all the way from Israel. I'm so excited. This is all my childhood heroes.
Anytime I have an opportunity to come out and interact with the fans, it's always awesome. If you pan out there, you see all these fans and standing in line.
The Bellas. I cannot believe. Look how, 17 years ago? How old were they? Nikki still looks amazing. They both do.
Last Monday night on Raw, Cena and Orton forced the team together against the Unified Tag Team Champions Chris Jericho.
Of course, Cena and Orton were forced to team together. You can trace this shit back so many decades, man. SummerSlam, their pay-per-view opponents forced to team up. Cody and Rhodes, or I'm sorry, Cody and Punk just did it last night. Lawler. Boom. Who the hell was that guy? There was like a random dude with no shirt that looked like he was running in the ring. Who was that?
Melee ensued, and the Vipers who forced blood. Problem is, the awakened side of John Cena we haven't seen before. We're about to see it.
All right.
Next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
I was kind of actually thinking that this was going to be the main event and that Punk and Hardy went on before it, but I guess I was wrong. I'm glad they gave the main to Punk and Hardy. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I saw Gunther. Thanks, Victor. Gunther and Nick Aldis got confirmed. As Triple H kind of had to be the one out there to make that official because he's the only one really over them. Adam Pearce probably wouldn't have the authority to make a match like that. Triple H is starting to grow his hair back out, which he can still do. I don't think I can. He gave it to Terminator guy? Oh, the Marine. I forgot. Some shit on the floor. All right, here he comes. John Cena and Randy Orton. They worked a lot of pay-per-views together. Orton was so skinny here. That fucking belt, guys. We've had the belt discussions a million times, but you guys know how I hate that thing. I suppose if you grew up with it, you don't understand how bad it is. But Jesus. Why don't you just get a big, long piece of leather, barf on it, and just carry that around? Be right back.
You see me, I want you to be saying, the champ is here. In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, what Randy Orton is all about. After this past one night on Raw.
Well, he does have the name on it. Like, do they have nameplates back then? On the spinner? I couldn't remember. Oh, is that, what's his face? There's Freddie Prinze. Who's that behind him? That fighter. That's not Cain Velasquez. That's somebody else, I think. There's a got PED sign in the crowd. I'm not allowed to take PEDs with my condition. I cannot take like any like testosterone supplements or anything like that, or any sort of performance enhancing drug. When I got my original blood test back, the first thing my doctor asked me was, "Are you on testosterone?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "That's usually a sign of it." And I'm like, "Oh." He's like, "Well, you can't ever go on it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Noted. God, Randy's so young.
The challenger from Westbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 240 pounds, John Cena.
How young Cena is. They're both young, aren't they?
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Randy Orton.
Kind of split.
John Cena would later go on to win a Beat the Clock challenge to get to this match here tonight. Let's not forget what has happened between these two in the past. which included an attack on John Cena's family by Randy Orton and an attempt by Orton to end John Cena's career.
Yeah, so they'd already been feuding for a while by this point.
Coming to a head here tonight. Randy Orton, St. Louis, Missouri.
I mean, the only one that really didn't get around to everybody was Brock. You know, Brock didn't really feud with Batista. We never got a match there, but, you know, Cena feuded with Orton, and Cena feuded with Batista, and Orton feuded with Batista. So they all feuded with each other. And Brock feuded with just these two, really. But mostly Cena.
At wrestling, I think I might have to give Orton the advantage. Strength, power, and will advantage Cena. There's no absence of malice in the eyes of Randy Orton. Yes, though, to give some
I remember when these guys came up, we always thought, and think WWE did too, that Randy was going to be the guy because he beat Benoit at SummerSlam in 04. And I think there was a lot of promise in Cena, but I think WWE still thought that Randy was going to be the one to replace, like, The Rock. And it turned out to be John Cena. Randy kind of he didn't have the charisma Cena did, and he had personal problems. And Cena kept his shit together. And it was reliable. And didn't have 4 wellness policy violations. All John Cena did was go meet sick kids in the hospital. Randy Orton got suspended. Bulldog, of course. The jorts. Yeah, I love the spinner belt. Of course, it's the best looking belt ever. Do a little bit of an adjusting on this fan. Cool. Not even in frame. Putting it up against the window, blow some cool air on me now that the sun is starting to go down. Brandy in control. Clone Force, yes, they did show Jack Perry earlier. And Luke. Right? Yeah, these two have main evented the last 2 WrestleManias. That is kind of crazy. This show was, 17 years ago. It was about a year and 2 months away from moving here. And I already pretty much had decided to move here. It was a matter of just executing it. I was growing very tired of my job. It was soul sucking. And I'm like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. So I did.
Driving the knee into the shoulder of Cena. Cover. Champion looks like a kick for Cena. Get a kick out. Orton with this huge flying knee drop. Propelled himself halfway across the ring before he landed right on John Cena.
Mm. Mm.
Shades of what happened to Freddie Prinze Monday night. That is a devastating backbreaker. Quickly into the cover, forearm in the face. And a kick out by Cena.
I'm trying to think after this, how many would Cena and Orton do a whole lot past 2009? I don't recall. Because by 2011, Rock is there. I guess, they worked WrestleMania 25 as well, right? In the triple threat. And then they would, of course, rekindle the rivalry, around 2013? They would have the weird-ass unification match, right, at TLC. I remember that. Because I remember that year being like, oh, my God, WWE sucks. Like, I remember at the end of Survivor Series that year, because I remember doing a video about it, how Cena and Orton, like, held the titles up, and that was, like, the closing image of the pay-per-view, and I'm like, ugh. There he goes, Cena with the shoulder tackles. How crazy. We were only 2 years removed from the Benoit tragedy, too. Or murder, I should say. It wasn't a scoop slam, Michael Cole.
As soon as he was picked up for that attitude adjustment, he was ready. He knew what was coming. He had the perfect counter in store.
Breaking Point Iron Man match, yeah. They had some good ones. It's not like they had bad ones. I do remember at the time, though, a lot of fans getting kind of fed up with like how many pay-per-views they were working together in a row and shit. Same thing, but I mean, that's just the same conversations happen in every single era. What do a lot of fans say now? WWE just keeps focusing on the same 4 guys. I'm like, they've always focused on the same 4 guys. It's just which 4 it is changes over time. That's not new. Like back in 95, you could fucking rank them, you know? It was Brett, Shawn, Diesel, Razor, and Taker, you know? And then if you're going to do a 6th man, that's where your Goldusts and your Mankind's would be, and your Austins at that time, if he was there yet. And Triple H. Your top 5 stars, though, you know? You always knew who the top 5 was. There wasn't a debate about who the, the 5th guy was, Brett, Shawn, Razor, Diesel, Taker. Just like now, Cody, Roman, Punk. Oh, hey, thanks for bopping my microphone, Tito. Welcome. Tito's come to say hi. Sit down. Hey, bud. Yeah, Backlash 2025, one final time. So this is kind of it then for what, about 4 years until they do the unified belts thing in 2013? That's wild. People walk their dogs outside my window and it's wide open and I'm just yapping about wrestling. Yep, watching SummerSlam 2009. Orton's going to go punting. Missed. Not even a 20-yarder. I do like Cena's top rope leg drop if that's what he's going for here. Yeah.
Frustration creeping in there for John Cena. You can tell it. Thought he had it, no doubt.
What is Cena doing? Double clothesline. Tito, stop bumping my mic. Crusher, my family like wrestling with me. Tito does. He's right here. And Elizabeth does too. She's gone to a lot of shows with me. She went to the Jericho Cruise with me. She went to WrestleMania with me. To Dynamite, to Raw, to Double or Nothing. She knows everybody. Like if I mention a wrestler, she knows who they are, which is very cool when you're trying to talk about wrestling. She's educated. I fell in love with her when we first started like dating. She said the sentence, "I want to learn more about Mid-South." And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm keeping you. I mean, what girlfriend has ever said that to their boyfriend? How many girlfriends have ever said, you know what, babe, let's watch some Mid-South? I don't think you really can top that. Did he do that on... Oh. What a bitch. Does it end that way? No way. Orton just shoves the ref. That's Scott Armstrong, right? Oh. Oh, Lillian just botched something there. Are they going to restart the match? Because Lillian goes, I just received word, and then changed it. Now I bet she's going to receive word. No, she just received word. No. Oh, well, lo and behold. That's like when Tony Khan gets the match graphic up immediately after the person wins. Or an announcement is made. Oh, look at there. They had that ready and waiting. All right, that was a Lillian botch. That's kind of funny. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just received word. Oh, wait a minute. The winner of this match. And still, that's why we love Lillian. Will you stop moving my microphone, please? Look at him. Look at his. Hey, you're on camera, dude. What are you doing, buddy? You're not going over here. You're staying over here. Come on. Here. Just sit. There you go. Sit, okay? Oop, there you are. You can barely see your face.
Mr. McMahon has interceded here and restarted this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received word. I hope Vince is such a dick too. I hope he wasn't yelling at her for that. Which match is it? I think it's a match with Cena. Isn't there a match with where Orton just slaps the ref like immediately before the match even starts? To retain the title via DQ? That's the one that was before this, probably.
Almost a look of exasperation on his face.
Pick it up. There you go. Oh, wait, are they going to do it one at a time? So did they do the stipulation where if he gets disqualified, he loses the title? Now he's going to get himself counted out, so Lillian's going to be getting another announcement. I've just been informed that if Randy Orton gets counted out... Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, will be restarted once again. What? And now, if Randy Orton gets counted out once again, he will lose the WWE Championship.
All right, so Vince McMahon is back there changing it up. Randy's all out of advantages. Wow. Oh. Wow, and he pins him using the ropes. I love it. Too bad Lillian hadn't just been informed that if Randy Orton uses the ropes for leverage, he will lose the title. He slithered his way to victory. Gotta love it. Look at Cena. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are they going to start it again? But there was no... No, wait. But Lillian had not been informed. I actually legit thought it was over. What? This is ridiculous. Oh, no. Oh, no. And then is he going to beat him this way? Oh. Oh. Drug him. Oh, no. Who's this? What the fuck is that? Holy shit. What in the fucking hell? What? Damn. What the fuck was that? I don't even remember that or seeing that or hearing about that. Is that That's not a real. Yeah, but the camera's on him. Why would they show it? What is that? Did Randy like pay someone to run in and break?
Still going to continue. This is as bizarre as it gets.
Or was that a legit fan that ran in?
Here we go again.
But boy, security was in there quick though. Oh wow. Just like that. And he wins. What a crazy ending. Oh, okay. It was Ted's brother. All right. Damn, that actually had me fooled. That was like a shoot. I thought the big security guy running in looked a little weird, but he was in there quick. Usually when WWE tries to pass things off as real, they fail unbelievably miserably at it. And I actually, the way he came in so quick. But I knew something was up when the camera kind of followed the security taking him out. I'm like, well, you can't do that. Like generally when a fan runs in the ring, the camera pans away or they don't really show you nothing. You got to play it straight like you would if it was really happening. So when you have the camera following security, dragging the guy out, that's when you reveal the work. But the way he ran in was pretty convincing.
Now, this was the second time when he had tried 3 times to pin Cena, couldn't get the job done. And watch this. You're going to see him he realizes he could not be victorious.
We're going to show each loss here.
But once again, the match was restarted. Now, this is the restart the match we were talking about. Beat on the ropes, obviously. Thinks he wins here.
I thought he won there.
Once again, another pitcher came down. Referee restarted. That referee that didn't see what happened restarted the match. Look at this. As I said, somehow
Boom.
stayed focused through all of this mass confusion.
Still won. So he had a trick up his sleeve and another DiBiase brother. Garrett, appreciate the 5. Off to trivia. Random match I saw this week. Sheep Herders versus Rock and Roll from Great American Bash 88. I've seen clips of that, if not the whole thing. Sheep Herders called the fans Yankee scumbags. In Greensboro, huh? They're not really Yankees. Get it together, Butch and Luke. And the main event, CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. Having Cena and Orton go semi-main to Hardy and Punk is pretty awesome, I think.
I tried so very hard to empathize with all of your weaknesses. One fall match, World Heavyweight title is on the line. Failure is not an option tonight for Jeff Hardy. Just in face. Is this the moment for glory for Jeff Hardy?
Oh, so Party beats Punk at Night of Champions. Okay. For the title. And then Punk, as we know from the thumbnail, is going to regain here. Don't tell Pete what happens.
I implored
love Jeff Hardy that much more than you already did. You gravitate towards Jeff because it's the easy way out. It's easier to be weak like Jeff because you sure can't be strong like me.
We're seeing the true colors of CM Punk.
Whether you like it or not, you deserve what you
I hope that Hardy and Punk have since buried any beef they may have had. They're similar to each other in ways in terms of the size of star they are. I think Punk is better on the mic. Hardy is more exciting to watch. Or was in his heyday anyway.
SummerSlam's tables, ladders, and chairs match is Jeff Hardy's specialty. Just Jeff and me and the World Heavyweight Championship hanging above the ring. They're right, it is your match. This TLC is your last match.
Oh, and he pushed. Oh, I thought Jeff was going to go through a table.
I figured out what I have to do to make you people see the light. All I have to do is
And then I think is it after Jeff leaves? Is that when Punk comes out in Jeff's gear and shit and the makeup and fools everyone? That's kind of funny too. But Jeff will get in all sorts of trouble right after this. Legal trouble. All right, Justin Roberts.
will be declared the World Heavyweight Champion.
The fire burns. And what's the story? This was originally for Orton.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk has never competed in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. He will tonight, and Punk promised this earlier. It will be horrifying. It will be graphic. It will be hard to watch. And JR, I tend to believe.
It's pretty awesome for Punk. I mean, he just came in a couple years earlier, and he's main eventing SummerSlam.
CM Punk, back-to-back, two-time Money in the Bank ladder match winner. No one has done that. CM Punk.
He's had a lot of hairstyles over the years.
But that's only one-third of the equation tonight. Tables and chairs will also play a huge factor. Is Punk ready for all three tonight? He is the straight-edge superstar, a renegade, if you will, and believes that his lifestyle can solve all of society's ills.
Has Straight Edge Society started, or is it about to start?
CM Punk.
Well, that's just a year or two off, I think.
Could leave here tonight the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, yeah. Hardy had his own custom theme by this point. I do really like this match and rivalry on paper. I thought so at the time.
Well, we know that Jeff Hardy is not superstitious. Let's remember, ladies and gentlemen, this match has nothing to do with pins, nothing to do with submissions or countouts.
It's a pretty cool sight.
Disqualified. And once the bell rings, it's totally irrelevant that Jeff Hardy enters last. As the world
I hate that they have the title already up there and Jeff can't come out with it, you know, just to further remind folks that he's the champ going into this.
heavyweight champion.
Remember, not only is this a specialty for Jeff Hardy, the TLC match is a concept that Hardy himself helped pioneer. This is only the 8th TLC match Jeff Hardy has competed in 5.
Hardy obviously had an experience advantage. That goes without saying that this is a very austere match. TLC. It's severe and it's harsh. The grim realities is that people are going to get injured in this contest. The goal, debilitate and maim in their club. You debilitate, more maims, and then more climbs.
I miss that big gold belt, which wish it was still with us.
First, the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 222 pounds, CM Punk. His opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 225 pounds, he is the current world heavyweight champion.
I don't like Justin Roberts saying North Carolina without saying North Carolina.
This is no doubt one of the most brutal match concepts ever conceived. It's all about destruction. Made the most extreme.
I wonder if Punk has ever had any alcohol. Because you don't have to be so straight edge. You can just be a super light drinker. There's a lot of people like that. I'm like that. You don't have to go crazy. But, like, to steer clear of it completely, that's totally fine. But, like, if he accidentally drank an alcoholic beverage, I hope that he wouldn't feel guilty. Like, it's no big deal. You just fucking had a drink. No big deal. Don't do it again if you don't want to. Like, you haven't betrayed yourself or anything. It's fine. It was an accident.
Stages of will be offensive onslaughts and risk taken. Look at those knees. The damage that can be done with knees to the sternum and Hardy getting beat down early does not bode well.
Jesus.
This match may finish.
They literally have at least 12 ladders out there, tables everywhere, chairs too, because it's a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Hardy already in big trouble just moments after the opening bell rang.
Ow. Jesus. Now, the belt is hanging pretty high up there, so some of these ladders are taller. So I'm not even sure if that one will get it done. That probably will. Yeah, I guess it will. Not really, though. Look. I don't think he's going to be able to reach that. Oh, I guess he could. Yeah, he can get there.
Jeff Hardy, out of desperation, able to intervene and upend CM Punk, and look at the aggression of Jeff Hardy.
Hardy now delivering some offense of his own.
I think Jeff Dawes got the cardiac arrest.
The cardiac arrest, does he?
Hardy told us last week that he loves the sound of tables breaking. Music through his ear.
That is a unique enigma. Don't say that. And again, Jeff Hardy, it's all about climbing the ladder.
I feel like that ladder's not tall enough, but I guess it is.
Hanging 20 feet above the ring, that's where Hardy's headed.
Whoa.
Hardy's lucky we had a cleanup on aisle 3. That ladder, I can tell you that. Go to sleep.
Oof.
Maybe for CM Punk, it may mean that time. Think of CM Punk hitting me go to sleep. which would pave the way right up the ladder to the goal.
Now Hardy going for a steel chair for the first time.
Caught him. Oh, no. Oh, he tried to drop him on the back of that chair. I'm actually kind of glad he missed because
Driving right into the kidneys of Jeff Hardy.
imagine if you can take present day Darby Allin and chuck him into this match and let's just make this a triple threat TLC. How fun would that be? I'd be happy just to escape without a fatality.
CM Punk was deadly. What a shot.
We've seen the aggression shown recently by CM Punk. It knows no bounds.
CM Punk, as we heard earlier tonight, predicting victory in this world title match.
Damn.
The way things are going, that prophecy may come true.
It's all about a lifestyle choice for CM Punk. He's promised to remove Jeff Hardy and his stain of bad examples forever.
There's fans chanting, "We want tables." I'm like, bro, you're going to get tables. It's a TLC match. It's like the first initial. It's okay to have a little bit of wrestling, too. Yes, Tatanani, thanks for the reminder. This week's Dark Side is Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher, which is why I'm kind of toying with the idea of doing a podcast on Wednesday night. I have the night free, and maybe I'll watch some Dynamite, and maybe we'll do it Wednesday. Oof. And catch up on Raw, Saturday night's main event, wrestling news, Dark Side of the Ring.
So far, Punk has been more extreme in the Extreme Enigma.
CM Punk has everything to gain in this match, namely the World Heavyweight title.
The very first TLC match happened 9 years ago, almost to the day, SummerSlam 2000, and yes, Jeff Hardy was involved in that match.
And I was there in Raleigh. That TLC match was wild, man.
What does Punk have in mind now?
I remember how gnarly the bump that Devon took. He was like hanging from the apparatus, right? And he let go. And just the way he kind of landed on his shoulder and flopped around from where I was sitting, I thought he died. Running chair shot misses.
Punk is trying to disfigure Jeff Hardy there with that shot.
Ooh. Oh.
That one was gone. Jeff Hardy just hit a curveball.
All the way to Manny Moore. Hardy getting us the swings in.
Damn.
And that steel chair hit CM Punk right on the back of his elbow, which is one of CM Punk's weapons that he uses, that sharp elbow. Muay Thai background from CM Punk.
Oh.
Jeff Hardy returning the favor of previous weeks of chair abuse by CM Punk by now using a chair to retaliate on the number one.
Yes, and WWE Unreal out on Tuesday. And actually, that makes more sense because tomorrow I have to go get one of my blood treatments done, and that always wipes me out. So I don't be tired. I have to worry about prepping a podcast. Plus, I got shit to do all day tomorrow. So probably no Raw review. Let's hold it off till Wednesday. We'll talk about everything, and we'll go live after Dynamite, which will be a little bit earlier than going live after Raw. Yeah, and we'll catch up on all that. And I'll make sure I watch Unreal, and I'll watch Dark Side.
I can ask yourself, folks watching with us, is what the heck's next? We sure don't know.
We got some WWE no compete clauses coming up pretty soon, so people can start turning up soon. Maybe even at Redemption. Here goes Hardy. Look out. Oh my! CM Punk barely got out of the way. I don't even think he fully did. How did Hardy land on his back there? He came off with a splash. And Punk did not move in time. Look. Oh. What happened here? Oh, he just kind of rolled over. Okay. That was very close.
There's not a seat to be had here in the Staples Center yet. None of those seats are being used right now. Everyone on their feet as Punk perhaps is just about 10 steps away from becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion.
The carcinogenic grooves of this match have left Jeff Hardy as you see him on the outside. This is a larger ladder that CM Punk has brought into play.
Yeah, I thought that was the one they were going to need the whole time. Punk is going up on the big ladder. He's kind of, that's not, I would be on the other side. He needs to be on the other side.
Holding on for dear life as he should. You wonder how much strength Jeff Hardy's got.
This back is
I wish they would leave the little paint can trays that are on those types of ladders, you know? And they could use those, incorporate those, smack someone in the face with them.
It has to be completely unhooked. And right now, CM Punk not allowing that to happen. And Jeff Hardy has
Oh, God. GTS from the ladder? No. Powerbomb. Ouch. It's funny that at ringside sits Jungle Boy. Isn't that funny? As he's watching CM Punk. 15 years later, he's going to be choking me out in fucking England.
trying to put Hardy to sleep. What a counter.
Damn.
Smacking off the canvas. Jeff Hardy thought he was expelled for a car accident. Hardy trying to balance the ladder. You can tell Hardy's unstable as he could be.
Both these athletes' equilibriums must be shot at this point as Hardy tries to steady himself and make the climb. The ultimate climb.
Jeff Hardy's fire burns with no sign of abatement. Hardy climbing deliberately, slowly, but as
God, nothing more frustrating than watching a wrestler climb a ladder.
swinging, almost taunting. Jeff Hardy swinging. Hardy's got the Hardy knows Hardy.
Oh, my God.
Upside down. Goes Hardy.
God, the way he landed on the ropes like that and in the corner where it's a little tighter.
Inside out. Like us, it's straight up. You're shocked at what we're seeing.
Watch the distance.
No, that wasn't that bad. I thought he kind of like whiplashed down.
And look at CM Punk.
That looked way safer on the replay.
No timeouts for the world title in the TLC match.
I do not like superplexes in a ring where ladders and oh God, and he's going to be like that on the vertical ladder.
Man off their feet.
He's going to land on it vertically.
Landing, I can tell you that.
They're in the danger zone. They can take
Superplex on the ladder. Oh, that just all kinds of sucks.
Punk gets hurt, and he delivered the maneuver.
I mean, they both landed on it.
Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, how Jeff Hardy's spine and back.
Hardy. Oh.
And it is on full display right now. Driving Punk to links we didn't think possible. What's a superplex?
Punk kind of landed on the side of it too. Like, look. Oh, that's the exact worst way you want to land there. Good thing he took 8 years off.
As a result of CM Punk's superplex. And that right there is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight title still hanging 20 feet above the ring.
Twist of fate. Sheamus contract up October 1st. Okay, cool. What day of the week is that? It is a Thursday, damn it, so he can't be on Dynamite on the day that his contract is up. Unless they do a special start time Dynamite to where it runs past midnight, and then Sheamus debuts at the very end. Special start time of 10 p.m. Eastern. That would actually be a cool thing to do, because you would have to have the fans wondering, why would they do that? And like they would anticipate him showing up, or somebody showing up without having to be told. Oh! Punk just got chucked over the top rope, lands on a table. Ouch. Well, go get a ladder, Jeff. Ouch.
Jeff Hardy's like trying to pour smoke through a keyhole. It just can't be done.
But you can tell how much damage has been done to Jeff Hardy's frame, since the World Heavyweight Champion is barely stirring at this moment.
Both these men are showing amazing guts, amazing fortitude, with the prize still.
Oh, nice, Jacob. Happy early birthday, too, coming up in 10 days. Motor City Machine Guns showing up into Detroit Dynamite. That would be awesome. No better place to show up than Motown. Punk's gonna go jumping. Wow.
Intercepting Hardy's jaunt up to the top.
Punk finding his second win, perhaps. And finding a chair as well. Look at that shot.
Punk with the interception, and now the steel chair. And again, it's all legal in this environment.
Punk putting that chair like a noose around Hardy's neck.
And taking Hardy to the gallows.
Oh.
Responds. Sidesteps Punk, and Punk hits the steel.
Looked like Punk went knees first right into that steel chair, but the cross up this one.
Jeff Hardy is going
Hardy's turn.
in defense of his world title, in defense of his own body and soul in this match.
Spine-shattering shots delivered by Jeff Hardy.
Jeff is pulling that. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, gonna go to that table.
Jeff Hardy has got something.
Hardy's grabbing anything available at this point.
Hardy is taking rearranging ringside. I have no idea.
Wow, it's 2009 and we still got them monitors. Those fucking things, man.
As far as that steel chair shot, right now Jeff Hardy is having an out-of-body experience.
What a beatdown we're witnessing.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy is.
This chair is dead.
God. Right in the face.
Is knocked out. And Hardy perhaps could get clean the title right now.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, he's okay. Yep. It's relatively light if he can carry it from the bottom like that. Oh, my God. Oh, no. That's ridiculous. That is too high, man. Is Punk gonna move? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Damn. I can't believe Punk took that. Like, he had so little room there between the guardrail. Holy shit. I can't believe he was able to land that without killing Punk. Oh, look at this replay. Oh, I mean, he hit that. He positioned it perfectly. That's exactly how he likes to hit the swantons. But he almost has to come straight down instead of gliding in an angle. Ugh. The referee's holding it. Oh. Ouch. Oh, we're gonna get stretchered? Is that how it is? Hardy's not gonna go down like that. They didn't stretcher him out after SummerSlam in 2000 when he did the same thing to Bubba. Or WrestleMania would have. He did one at both. I just don't know if he did Bubba at SummerSlam. Look at that lady. Don't put the thing on him. You don't even know what's wrong with him. These stupid ass. Yeah, he's like, get me out of here. He's fine. He does this shit all the time. Hardy, back in the, or almost back in the ring. So Hardy's stalling, waiting for Punk to climb up the ladder so he can. Hurry up, Punk. Oh no, he's just going to get in the ring. He's just going to tumble in the ring. Yeah, like Hardy delivered the swanton, but he took he was the one getting. Oh no. Oh. Oh, down he goes. Oh no. And it's going to be the swanton that ultimately did Hardy in as Punk retains. So not a smart decision there by Jeffrey to come off with that insane swanton that ultimately injured him more than Punk, and Punk now wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Now they do another, I think, right? And then Jeff leaves, and that's it for him.
And a new world heavyweight champion has been crowned. CM Punk clutching the championship. Standing dominant.
What the fuck is that? Was that Taker? I was just about to say, who does Punk work with next for that, or who does he lose the title to? Is it Taker? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Taker. Jesus. Okay. I forgot this is SummerSlam. They're going to drop a bomb on us. Oh, yeah. I guess Taker was probably gone too, right? After the Shawn match. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Oh, my God. Ha! That's hilarious. Did the fans not see him there? Okay, so Taker attacks Punk to close out SummerSlam? I don't even remember any of this. Yeah, they have a Hell in the Cell match. That's right. So that's after this then. All right, welcome back, Taker. That belt is mine. I don't know if Taker necessarily wanted Punk. I think he probably wants the World Heavyweight title. And I assume, like Shawn, he's been off since WrestleMania, so he returned by targeting the world champion. I think. He might have still been on TV, but... Okay, they work Cell next month already? They do a Cell right away? Taker wins, and then Punk gets it back at Breaking Point. That's interesting. Okay. All right, welcome back, Taker, stealing the thunder of the new World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. All right, well, thanks for hanging out and watching SummerSlam 2009 with me, guys. I apologize for being so busy this week, but come September, come football season, things are going to slow down a lot. I'm just going to be balls to the wall. So the plan is, since I am very busy tomorrow, dealing with doctor's appointments and car auto body shops and all that stuff, we're going to do a big podcast Wednesday after Dynamite, and I'm going to catch up on Saturday night's main event, whatever happens on Raw tomorrow, all the wrestling news, plus the Dynamite results. We'll talk All In, we'll talk SummerSlam, we'll talk Redemption, and we'll get set up for SummerSlam weekend, which is coming up. I'll be providing you with links very soon. We'll be here for watch-alongs and reviews Saturday night and Sunday night for SummerSlam, as well as the post-SummerSlam Raw. So I'm going to start preparing all of that stuff so it's ready to go when the time comes. But unfortunately, I'm just busy as all hell right now. So this was a nice little relaxing breath of fresh air to hang out and watch some wrestling with you guys, because I needed that. So thank you so much for hanging out. I will be seeing you guys on Wednesday. However, I will probably have my eye on Raw tomorrow, so I will make some social media comments perhaps. Feel free to send me updates or any of your thoughts. And we'll be here officially to talk about it this coming Wednesday, when I finally have some time to sit down and talk some news and notes with y'all. So anyway, thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I'm just double checking the chat, make sure I didn't miss any supers or nothing like that. Okay, I think we're good. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll be catching y'all real soon. Peace.